When life continues. When life continues, we put our suits on. We bathe ourselves and our children, we set the tables with oranges and nuts and wine. Food as it's described in Bibles and in ancient tales. When life continues, I decide what to forgive and what to leave behind. It's as clear to me as a dying star, ugly to me stand or fall. The gambling hour is over. The party people are asked to leave in a laughter of their choice. It is as clear to me as a dying star.
My name is Erika Angell. I'm a vocalist and a musician and composer. I'm originally from Sweden and have lived in Montreal for about 13, 14 years now. My artistic beginning started in Gothenburg or on the west coast of Sweden. I'm a west coast person, very much. The saltiness and the ocean and the rocks is where all my music is born. I just lived a little bit of my life in Stockholm at the end before I moved here. I was in the experimental scene a lot there. Noise, free impro, jazz, pop too, but I also taught a lot music, singing at the universities around Sweden. Then I ended up touring and I came here to Montreal, and immediately when you come from anywhere else, I guess, you become a little bit of an exotic bird in this new place where things that was completely the norm where I came from stuck out in this place. And it's both welcomed a lot and it's also a struggle. So it's been an interesting, hard, and beautiful journey to face yourself in this new environment and try to find the people and the music that is me, and also create me here with new tools that are not the same as home. And it's just a journey that is very continuing and never ending, I assume. I think there's usually this moment where there's a longing. It starts with a longing. There's like a feeling of something that it feels like, oh, this is it. This is creating a spark in me. And that spark can be anything. Usually it's something small, like a sound or an idea of a form. And then I usually, from that moment, try to seek out art to inspire that. I go to museums, I buy tons of books, and I start journaling or writing poetry, as much text as I can, to have like a large mass of lyrics to just pick up. That's usually how it goes. I started more like in classical singing, and so it's through choir a lot. And I was a soprano, and then in school I studied opera. But I always wanted to be an improviser. You know, when you sing the chorus the same way, and that everything's the same, and that there's a perfectionist way of looking at a song, I get extremely bored, and I feel like I'm completely in a prison. The instrument is just all of the sounds that we can create as humans, like shouts and cries and screams and textures of expression, and try to make those a singing experience maybe somehow, or for me, as raw and direct expression as possible. The thing that I liked the most being here was waking up and looking out the same window, but towards this nature who's constantly changing. From 1 minute to the next, there's something new happening. And walking in the woods, like from 1 hour to the next, there's, oh, these leaves are here now, they weren't, or now it's red, or now it's green. That is constantly changing, and that I'm just in that change all the time, and like having the feeling of it, that I'm in it. And that awareness also being in the creation of really experiencing, oh, now I love this music. I wrote this little line and now it makes me really happy. And now I'm like completely depressed because nothing happened. And then how these shifts are the same and that they're constantly changing, that nothing stays. It just feels like it's the same flow happening. And to just be with that, I'm proud of having had that experience.